It sounds to me like they're trying to just lay foundation for WarGames, because WarGames is in November and they're trying to start.
Maybe this is a conversation for another day, Mr. Bludd, but I feel like this War Games is going to be one of the craziest War Games that we have ever seen, because like we got all these potential teams. We're talking about maybe Brock Lesnar joining, maybe John Cena joining, maybe Randy Orton and the Vision, and we got all these fucking potential teams, the Bloodline and all these people. And then we have the fucking TNA and NXT invasion happening. And I'm just like, at this point, I feel so overwhelmed by all the different options that we have for fucking War Games that I don't even know what the fuck is going to happen anymore.
It's the best and worst time to be a wrestling fan. It's the best time for the content and the dream matches we're getting. It's the worst time for the pricing and everything else and the bullshit rhetoric that's going on. But I will say this before we continue. I do think that we have 4 dates of Cena left. We know 2 of them are October 11th in Perth, Australia against AJ Styles. And we know that December 13th is the final match of John Cena at Saturday night's main event to cap off the year. I wonder if the other 2 dates, or at least one of them, without building it, is that in order to get another guy on their side at, let's say, War Games, they ask John Cena and John Cena gives his answer by showing up to War Games without any build, just you hear his music and he's on Cody's team. I think that would be kind of cool, because John's never been in War Games. It'd be one last thing to do. I mean, he was in the Rumble this year. He was in the Chamber this year. Like, why not put him in War Games this year too, one last time? So I think that there's so many possibilities that it's hard to figure out where they're going. But that being said, again, this whole segment felt out of place because it felt more like a prelude to War Games rather than a build to Crown Jewel.
All right, let's get back on track here. The first match of the night was one hell of a tag team match, you guys. I really love this one. It was the Street Profits versus Melo and Miz. Now, there's a lot of stuff happening in this random fucking tag team match that we got, because the Street Profits have been having their issues, right? People were speculating that, oh, they're going to split up the Street Profits. And then before the match, the Street Profits are like, yo, we've had our issues, but we're all good. You know, we're back in sync. We ain't breaking up. We're family. We're brothers, you know. And then on the other side, you got Melo and Miz, who started off as like the odd couple, right? But lately, they've been working really well together.